I think that the Clippers have the deepest and best roster in the league, especially once and if Kawhi Leonard gets back and healthy, because they have so much depth and so much positional, especially positional defensive versatility.
Yeah, it looked like they really bought in defensively, too. That was a different team than we saw in the first two outings.
Yeah, they got to solve their offensive issues, because, again, they came into this game last in the league in offense. They got to try to figure all of that out. But I'd rather have 4 or 5 more months to try to figure out what you're doing offensively than try to correct what you're doing wrong defensively. They have the whole defensive thing worked out.
Right about that. And Craig, you mentioned it earlier. But Josh Christopher gets a floater to go, knocks down a 3-point shot, so valuable minutes for Josh Christopher.
Christopher, he'll take another shot and gets another make.
You don't have to worry about Josh Christopher. He's working on his game. He's working on his game. He's getting in the gym. He's getting extra shots up and starting to get comfortable again with these minutes.
Christopher is going to be called for the foul here with 70 seconds to go. A reminder to stay tuned for Rockets postgame presented by Jack Daniels with Kevin and Calvin. The Clippers have pretty much just been up by double figures ever since the start of the second quarter, where the Rockets offense just fell flat. Finally took a couple of free throws, a couple 3 minutes into the second quarter from Eric Gordon to finally get the Rockets on the board, and he had to be subbed in to do so as Tari Eason comes in and picks up Usman Garuba for the final 70 seconds of the game. But since that juncture, the Clippers have been pretty comfortable up by double figures for the vast majority of the game.
Yeah, they have, and that's a plus. Knowing they're stepping into a back-to-back, if I'm not mistaken, with Dallas, and saying, hey, we got Paul George out of there. He gets to rest, and we're going to try to get more games on this trip.
Reggie Jackson, a really good game. The Clippers are about to get their 6th win in their last 8, and their 5th road win. This is the 4th home game all year for the Rockets. Going to go to 1-3 in those. 2-12 overall. Washington looking for his first points, and he can do so here at the free throw line.
Yeah, I was going to say, I see Ty Washington can get on the board here, and excellent sign there. He's a crafty point guard with a lot of size, and gets his feet under him in the NBA. The Rockets really going to look for big things out of this young man. Extremely skilled ball player.
This is a free throw. 29th pick in the draft, originally by Memphis, ultimately acquired by Houston after 1 season at Kentucky. Set the Wildcats single game school record. 17 assists against Georgia last year. Kentucky Wildcat John Wall, who is here, as Ty is able to make the 2nd free throw, and for the first time in his young NBA career is on the scoreboard.
Good to see Josh Christopher. He's been a bright spot here, and you always enjoy that he takes advantage of these chances in a ball game. He played really hard here, but you're right, Craig. I'm just telling you that you can't even say the energy, but it's just a veteran presence to say, hey man, let's make shots. Let's not get sped up here. We're the older team, and that's really has been the story of this ball game from the Clippers. And then even bigger picture, second unit stays in, you get the rest.
That'll do it. Ty Lue's Clippers now 3-0 against Stephen Silas's Rockets this season. The final here, a comfortable victory for the Clippers, 122-106 as we toss it to Kevin and Calvin.